Welcome, Pisces Aries, to your end of the month reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay. That Mercury retrograde is coming in April. Oh my God, next month, here it comes, right? No worries, right? Okay. Everybody gets all, right? Okay, let's get into this and see what's going on at the end of the month, and we'll worry about that Mercury retrograde when it comes around, right? As it starts pushing. But the reason I'm bringing it up is this going to start kind of pushing those energies towards that Mercury retrograde. As it's going to start spinning backwards, right? As it's starting to retrograde, as it's starting to do its thing, right? As it's slowing down. Okay. Let's see. Best messages coming in, which could, start affecting some people, right? So see if you have heavy Mercury in your chart, you might already start feeling that. Okay, best messages coming in. Ooh, give them to us, We have the Knight of Cups coming in. Look at that. Feeling creative. Feeling like I'm going to follow my heart at this time, wanting to be that knight in shining armor. You might even have this proposal, having this creativity, having this romantic feeling going around right now. Wow. Okay. Really embracing it. Having the Empress popping out next to it is saying that this is where my abundance is. I'm feeling very accomplished right now. This is where I feel like I need to take action, right? And action on what? With a lot of emotion. So definitely great time to co-create right now, guys. It looks like your emotions are right set where they need to be. So, right, energy in motion, right? Good time. So for those of you who really are wanting to manifest, this would be the greatest time, right? Because you're feeling good, feeling like, you know what, I can achieve things. I'm following my heart. My heart is open. I want these proposals. I want all of these doors to be open, and opening these doors. Why? Because your energy is high. Right? Your heart is open. I'm feeling abundance. More we feel happy and we feel like we're achieving something and we have the potentials to do things, these doors open even more so because you're saying yes to the universe. You're saying yes to the energies and working with the flow of the energies instead of against them. So absolutely feeling like these doors are opening. And you might even be seeing these promotions coming towards you, searching for that purpose, having the choices. A lot of daydreaming. Daydreaming ends up in manifesting, right? Because you're looking towards the future. You're thinking about the things that I want, things I want to attain, things I want to go after, my heart's desire, right? Transitioning. There it is. I was transitioning out of this rough place, out of this place where I felt like, you know what, this is not where I want to be. So it does feel like you have went from maybe turbulent water straight into clearer, calmer waters. And even if it's nothing, right? But emotions, right? Just the mind, the emotions itself, the way that I'm thinking, the way that I want to move. Having the Nine of Cups coming out, going after what my wishes are, what my satisfaction is, finding things around you right now that make you have a lot of gratitude. There's a lot of gratefulness right now. It's kind of like I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be in this position. I'm looking outward. I can see exactly where things are coming together. And I know exactly, and I'm prepared for these new activities, taking action with this moving forward. So guys are on a great roll right now. A lot of you, it could be a love situation with the Empress and the Knight of Cups with this Two of Cups. It definitely doesn't, it could be that I am feeling like I'm attracting things around me, which you are, no matter what. You're connecting and attracting. And it's also a part of that law on attracting, right? But it also, and there's that proposal again. Some of you might even be being proposed to, right? Or having a job proposal. Or maybe you're proposing something or to someone. However it is, it's whether it's just you out there connecting to a bunch of things or you're actually connecting to someone, right? Maybe some of you are even connecting more to a marriage. Maybe you were having problems within your marriage and now that marriage is connecting again, right? Energy settling down, things coming back together. Okay, so very nice. So however it is, it feels like you have this unified love. And not only that, but within yourself. Two of Cups, it doesn't always have to be with another person. It could be you and your higher self as you're connecting. That's that purpose. That's finding that purpose within myself, knowing that I'm going after what I want. No matter what the situation is, even if it's in love, you're doing it for yourself, following your heart. So think of it like that, right? So either way, it doesn't have to be something, you know, of just love. It could be my purpose of my job. I mean, you have all those cups over there, right? So for some of you, I feel like you actually are getting I think you're getting a proposal. I think for some of you, you're moving up the career ladder, tell you the truth. Feeling like, you know what, I'm in a higher spot, in a higher place. Might have gotten a raise, something like this, or getting ready to have a raise. Some of you are going to get ready to get a raise over here just because your energy is in the right spot. So the card coming out is knowing that you're in the knowing. I like that though, because that means that, you know what, it's not just about me having my heart chakra open. I'm also in the knowing, meaning I know that I'm feeling this way. I know I'm connecting this way. I know where I'm going. I know this proposal is coming. And that's that being an authority, right? Because I know, because I am the authority. I am the emperor. I'm in the authoritative place. For some of you, if you are connecting to a love, you are the emperor, they are the, you know, the empress, or vice versa. However, doesn't matter. You guys are a divine couple over here with the Two of Cups. And you know this. You know this because you have that divine connection. Okay, so there is a lot of hope. You have the Star card over here, keeping that hope and faith alive, not allowing anyone to dim your light, you know, because you know where you're going. You can't have anyone dim your light or tell you, you know, this or that or any of that when you're in the knowing. When I know something, you can't tell me shit, right? My heart's open. It knows. My heart knows. My mind knows. I know, right? And that's a great place to be because that keeps that star alive. That keeps that faith going. It keeps all of these things shining. It keeps that door open, right? For all the opportunities to come through because you're spiritually connected to yourself. Sacral chakra, because I have the desire. I know my desire. I know I can do this and I want this, the card of want, right? Because I know I can have this. The desire to have, the desire to want. But then putting the wants into the knowing, now that's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful energy that's coming through right now for you. Because yes, this is going to start these new beginnings. You're going to become, this is the Fool. This is where it says it's okay because I can take these leaps. I know the cycle is changing. I can feel the shift. I can feel the change. And I know where I'm going. The Fool might just have a backpack on and all, you know, you might think sometimes that he doesn't know where he's going. That's not always the truth. He's not always just blindly jumping off the mountain. Sometimes he's jumping off the mountain to float because he knows exactly where he needs to be, right? Because no matter what, he's still walking. He doesn't always have to be just some blind fool who doesn't know where he's going, right? Or taking a risk of, I'm not sure, but let's just jump. It doesn't have to be that way. In this case, it's saying, I'm going to risk this because I know where I'm going and I know it's going to bring in this, it's going to clean this slate, give me a whole new chapter of my life, a whole new book, not even a new chapter, a whole new book of my life. See, I see chapters more as like the World card. That's the end of one chapter, going into the next chapter. The Fool is more of like, I ended this book. This is a whole new clean slate. This is a whole new book. You know, you have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This is now Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, right? Whole new chapter. Whole new, not even chapter, excuse me, whole new book. Book 2. In our cases, it's like, you know, book 39, right? We have a lot of books. We're like, you know, Encyclopedia Britannica over here, you know. We've got as many books as the encyclopedias. Volume 9. I'm sure you guys remember having encyclopedias if you're my age, right? Or older, right? It was like volume 1, volume 9, you know, and they come with these, you know, they're like really expensive back in the day, you know. It was like paying like $150 for like, you know, 9 encyclopedias just so you get through everything. They came in volumes. Leather back books. I can only imagine how much they would cost today if they were like $150 to $200 back then, right? This made me wonder. I was like, man, how much would I be paying for that? We didn't have Google. Holy shit, you guys would be paying like $2,000 or something for a set of encyclopedias. That's crazy. Okay, let's see what's going on. But yeah, that's exactly what it is, though. Faraway places, get ready for the new horizons. There it is. That's it. That's exactly what we just talked about. Get ready for the new horizons. Get ready for the new book. Volume 9. Here we go. Right? Depending on how many, you know, I always go through all these different books, right? But definitely, that's exactly what it is, because it's saying, because you know exactly where you were. You had the grace and the gratitude right there with the 9 of Cups. I'm grateful. I showed the gratitude. I know what I want. When you know what you want and you're grateful for the things you already have, let's put it this way. When the universe sees that you're grateful for your past, present, and your future, right? Of course he wants to give you more. You know? It's like, thank you for that candy bar yesterday. Thank you for the candy bar today. Thank you for the candy bar tomorrow. And guess what? He will give you the candy bar tomorrow, right? More than likely. You're more than likely to get the candy bar tomorrow, unless he just really doesn't want you to have that. He's like, no, I think you've had enough candy bars. I mean, let's not get this wrong. The universe doesn't want you to have something, he's not going to give it to you. You can co-create all you want, but if he says you've had enough sweets, you're not getting that candy bar tomorrow. But it's okay, because it might not come tomorrow, but it might come later. Maybe instead of a candy bar, he's going to give you a bag of chips, right? No matter what it is, it's always rewarding. It's always going to give you something. You're standing in your grace. You're standing in your gratitude. This is through the gratitude, the joy expands. When the joy expands, the emotions raise and the vibrations go up. And look, then you're standing in your knowing, because you can see things coming. Come on, guys, you can feel it and you know it. Right? Maybe for some of you, you just had to go through a lot of healing to get to this place. Right? Healing energy flows through you, right? Just knowing, right? Because some of you just went through this distant thunder. You know, you were strong beyond the measures. You had to heal. You had to do what you want. But it was okay, because in the end, you win. So some of you, right, might be feeling this still. Time is fluid over here. So, you know, if you're not feeling this 100 just yet, just get ready for it. Just keep saying what you're saying. Keep going the way you're going, right? And it's all going to just pop up. You know, and when you have a problem, you have an issue, Spirit says, make sure that you always reflect and redirect your energy towards the heart. Love flows through you and to you, the voyage of the heart. So just remember, always go towards what it is you love, what you want. Right? So that way you always have that support that's around you, right? Whether it's within the divine energies or whether it's in human energies, right? My God, that was a beautiful reading, my friends. Okay, so I'm going to get a overall daily healing card message for you. And guys, look like you're doing awesome. You guys are going to get out there. You are on your way over here to this beautiful new book of your life. The new you is what we call that. Always look for the good, even in the most difficult situations. That's right there within the impasse. If you feel like within this journey, within the time that you're doing this, to get from here to there, if something pops up, you remember you know what you're doing. Don't let somebody tell you you don't know what you're doing, right? Because remember everything. Begin to see yourself as a spiritual being, having an earthly experience of growth and transformation. That one comes up so much. The universe always wants to make sure that we understand that one, right? Yep, and take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe, and especially your universe as well. That's why I said be careful, right? Don't let other people try to tell you where you're going or what you're doing, especially if you know they're wrong. Now, if they want to help you along the way, that's one thing. But if it's just going to be so super negative, be like, nope, I'm sorry. My chakras are all in a row. I got my heart open. I know where I'm going. Those are powerful. Be the power that you are. Everyone is powerful. Use that power through grace and gratitude. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.